Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we received a mysterious 103 megabyte update and no patch notes. I did some research and did some quick research really, and I found out what it is exactly. So just some backstory. The devs announced yesterday that they will not be releasing the next big beta patch and pushing the current beta, which is the 1.4.1, to live until next week. Also, they released a 1.4 live hotfix that helped with some crashes and dialogue issues. I have a lot more info on that in yesterday's video, and that video will be linked below, or you can check my channel, whatever you want to do. But that's pretty much the summary. So earlier today now, the devs posted on their official forum talking about another hotfix, but this time it was for the beta patch 1.4.1. That's pretty much the 103 megabyte patch that you saw today if you are playing on 1.4.1. And it's not just some game fixes. It is actually some, it's not just some crash fixes. It's actually some good updates and some good fixes to the beta patch that we've been waiting for. So I'm going to link the official forum announcement below. And now I'm going to list in the description and also talk about the important changes of this hotfix and my overall thoughts on them, right? So let's start it right off. So first, they added all the hotfix, crash, and dialogue fixes from yesterday's 1.4.0 live patch to today's 1.4.1 beta patch. So pretty much all the fixes from the other video, they just pushed it to the new beta patch. They just, new beta hotfix pretty much, right? It's a mouthful really, but they just added from the old one to the new one, right? Okay, so also they have some new fixes that have to do with 1.4.1 content, like new quests introduced in 1.4.1. More crash fixes and more dialogue fixes and stuff like that, right? Now, let's get to the juicy ones. So, kingdom decisions are now fixed. And what I mean by this is rulers can now overrule anything like they could before. So, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So, if we go to our kingdom tab, and we go to, let's say, pretty much if we wanted to kick a clan out. Let's kick this clan out, right? We can propose to kick this clan out. And now, instead of just pretty much voting on how much influence I want to put in, I have the last say, like I used to always have, right? You press done, and boom. They listened, even though it was 100% against me, right? So this was actually taken away when 1.4.1 came out. It was a glitch. It was a, something that went wrong with the code, but it is finally fixed. You can propose policies that your clan, that your kingdom doesn't want anymore, just like you could before, right? So I'm very happy that they fixed this. It was a problem. It pretty much made you feel like a vassal of your own kingdom, which is, not great. So great fix in my opinion. Next thing, peace tributes. These bad boys right here. If we go right here, as you can see, consider making peace, receiving 110 tribute per day, right? So what this means is before this hotfix came out, for some reason it would say like receive 1 billion in tribute as a whole sum, right? But now they pretty much made it so you'll receive the tribute per day, right? And also, they said that each clan in your kingdom, all these guys, and you including, they will get a share of this overall tribute we see right here per day. And the shares are calculated by two things. If you're a ruler, you get more shares. If you're a non-ruling clan, you get less shares. And also, each town and each castle you have gives you a share. Pretty much. It's going to be on the screen right now as I'm talking about it so you guys can see it clearly. So that's pretty cool. In my opinion, it is kind of low. It might be just for my game because this game's been kind of glitchy for me, this save, right? But it only says I'm receiving 110, and if I propose this, I'm only going to be receiving like 10 dinars per day. But I'm pretty sure mine just might be glitched, right? But next thing we have is AI now leaves garrison units based on prosperity, so the town does not starve when too much garrison units are given. So what this means is, if we go over here to this town, as we can see, the garrison is 451. I'm pretty sure the max garrison for this one is 500, around there, so they're not going to give over that. Before, they used to sometimes give way too much units to the garrison, and the whole town would starve, the food stocks would go below, and the prosperity would fall. So in my opinion, this is a very good change overall. Next one, we have the growth of hearths in villages. So what that means, if we go right here, as you can see, hearths is right below. It's the first thing under informations. And pretty much what this change does is villages will now grow faster. And villagers that, like these guys, that travel from village to town, they will have bigger groups now, which is good. They won't be attacked by looters as much. It's going to help the economy as a whole in the game, and I think it is a good change, in my opinion. Those are pretty much the big changes. They also stated in a reply later down in the forum post about the whole war problem that's going on in the game currently, where if you are playing on 1.4.1, you're going to get into a lot of wars. As you can see, I'm currently at war with everybody, right? And that's a problem a lot of people are seeing. For this save, I have won the map. As you can see, my total strength is pretty much everybody's total strength swallowed up into one, right? But a lot of people who just starting games on this patch, as soon as they start a kingdom, everybody starts war with them, which is a very big problem. The devs stated that they are working on a fix, that these couple changes that they've made to the peace and all of that, and to the garrison, this should slightly help the situation with wars, but they said that a lot more balancing is needed before it is right, and probably we're going to see a lot more balancing in the new big patch that's coming out sometime next week. And lastly, just one thing I wanted to say before we end the video, right? So I want to end this video with a thank you to the developers and to pretty much keep up the good work. Look, I understand by reading some Reddit posts and Steam reviews that people are mad about the speed and types of updates that we are receiving currently, but I really hope people calm down and see that there's much, much worse examples of developers that don't care for the game at all that they are making. You know, I've talked about them in some previous videos. You might know who they are. All you gotta do is watch some previous videos. I'm not gonna bring up their name again. I don't want to make this into like one of those hating channels. So I said what I said about those developers, right? But pretty much what I'm trying to say is that the Bannerlord developers, Tail Worlds, I think it's Studios, right? They're going crazy with the updates. They're keeping the public informed on their forums. You know, they're posting on Reddit and everything. They're being active. They're actually doing a good job. I understand that this game is early access and it's going to take time to build up, but please just chill out. Stay calm, you know? Like there's a lot of problems that people are talking about, and let me tell you, you just got to get off your high horse. It's not that big of a deal that the game isn't completely finished right now. They told you this before you bought it. They've said this before they released the game, and as they were in the process of releasing, they told you it was not a finished game. So just, you know, just calm down, realize it takes time. Your life isn't over if your mods aren't compatible because of, you know, a new hotfix that just came out. It's going to be okay. I promise you. It's going to be okay. But yeah, I just wanted to let that out because, you know, there's been a lot of what do you call it? Not traction, but a lot of anger towards the developers for no reason really. Yes, the game's going to have problems, but it's in early access, and that's what, you know, early access games do. But in my opinion, I have currently, I think, about 200 hours, even more than that, about 250 at this point. And it's very enjoyable. The game is very enjoyable. There's a big modding community. There's the main core features in the game do work. You know, contrary to people's beliefs and people, you know, just being mad and just, you know, saying the worst possible things about the game, but it's not a bad game. It's really, you know, like, yeah, like, it's not a bad game, I promise you. I played some bad games, and it's not even close. So, yeah, man, just stay calm, you know, enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, take a little break. Everything's going to be okay. No need to go crazy on the forums and all that other stuff, but, you know, like always, ask me any questions about anything you guys have. I have a Discord Discord server that I just started. I'm probably going to link it in the comments below or in the description. Join it. It's a small community, but it's growing. You know, it's based upon my channel and Bannerlord and things of that nature. So if you enjoy that, just come say hello. And like always, stay safe.